Hi guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV. We're here for the review of the UEFA Europa League Final against Manchester United and Villareal. And I first want you to do is hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm just going to change the color on this for a second. And hopefully you should have some Man United fans. Hopefully, come on. So obviously, Villareal, Man United. I'm going to give you a backdrop to like how the build up was. Obviously, Man United winning there with a lot of confidence. Villareal very firm underdogs for this game, and and you would expected Man United to be able to walk over and no more jokes, please. You killed me last night, bro. A Monday, man. I try not to. I'll try. I'll try not to. I can't guarantee it. At least my jokes don't get lost like Bruno Fernandes. Right? Oh God, I was on Mike stream. Big up Mike Green. He let us on his stream last night. It was a funny episode show that was. Go subscribe to him. Thanks to all the guys who subscribed during that. Bargav in the building. How are you? Missed the game, but I woke up to a great result. Yeah, if you're not an Man United fan, it's absolutely brilliant. It's not the first time. Like I said so many times, it's not the first time Emery's already scored Ole, and he's actually done it with a worse squad this time. It's mad, absolutely mad. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button because we're gonna get into this. And Man United initially started off well. I would have expected Villareal to come right at them at the start, like they did against Arsenal, to try and get that early goal. But it wasn't the case. It sort of fell into Man United's rhythm. They were controlling the ball, they were controlling the game, and they were on the back foot, and you could tell they were on the back foot for a lot of time. And you thought if they were going to get a goal, it was going to be down to a set piece. Not really any individual brilliance, but they had Trequazi out there. Alcacer was on the bench. Let's see if I can have a look at the lineups for this game. The thumbnails I've managed to get done myself. They're not the greatest. No, not compared to my talks. And talk, mate. Talk. You know what I mean? Look, if I was a bit harsh during in the chat, bit just banter, then I do apologize, mate. But like, get in touch with me, man. Like, I'm just wondering, like, if you're all right, man, because you just had to take a step back, and I just want to make sure you're okay, boy. You okay, mate? Please, like, do get in touch, because you mean the world to us as always here on SFeatleyTV. One of the main reasons we're at this stage already. Let's have a look at the Europa Man United fixtures. Let's have a look at this. Man City, fuck off, Man City. Why is it you can't just do as you're told? There you go. Jesus. Oh, life, Mum. Right, Villareal. So, Villareal, in the end, they won 11-10 on penalties after a 1-1 draw. And even for a neutral, it was very intense. And if you look at the stats, I'm going to show you the stats, but they're very, very misleading in a way, I would say. Definitely misleading, especially in this game. So I'm trying to rely not too much on stats. But if you saw, they had 12 shots, 1 on target. Man U, to be fair, though they had most of the ball, they they have 14 shots and only 2 on target, which shows they didn't have any clear-cut, very good opportunities. Then they were struggling to break down that low block of or 2 banks of 4 of Unai Emery and Villareal. And the longer the game went on, the more that Villareal got in the game, especially in the second half, the more they got in the game. Yeah, the more they got into the game, and yeah, the more they got into the game, and it's yeah, but like I said, I forgot to also mention you can also donate via the Just Giving page. You can also donate. Please hit that like, subscribe button. Sorry for being late. Share it on your socials. Please to donate to Just Give to CLDF via the Just Giving page link. Or if you want to help the channel, then it's via Super Chat. But I'd rather you do it through the Just Giving page. But yeah, I mean, the more they got into the game in the second half, because I thought they went in 1-0 at half time. They went in 1-0 down at half time, and it was Lindelof with a mistake again, losing his man, letting his man run on wrong side of him, and took the lead. And they were 1-0 down, but I was expecting, like, yeah, this is Man United. They'll bounce back. They'll get a reaction here, right? There's no problem, no biggie. And yeah, so I was expecting no problems whatsoever, and all of a sudden they came out, they got that equaliser, and I thought, oh shit, that's it. They're going to go on a rampage here. Right, they're going to be all over, and Villareal are going to struggle to keep this even at 1-1 now. And yeah, and the longer it went on, the more tired they got, and the more that Villareal sort of got an advantage, because here was the difference. And Ole didn't make any subs for 90 minutes. If we look back, if I share that screen back again, sorry. Actually, it won't show it on here. Right. Probably show it on here. So yeah, yeah, here we go. Look. Yeah, Fred. Look, this is the first substitution, and it was for Fred, and it was on the 100th minute. 100th minute. Right? They took 100 minutes to make a sub. I can only suggest one thing for Ole Gunner Solskjaer if he gets sacked. Don't ever go to Subway and work for Subway. If it takes you 100 minutes to make a sub, don't go to Subway and be employed there, because you're shit. Right? Right, and other delicatessen sandwich makers are available. And then again, the next substitution, 116 minutes. I know he was probably limited on the amount of choices he had. Brandon Williams, Harry Maguire, Tuanzebe, Juan Mata, Donny van der Beek, Daniel James, Matic, Fred, and Diallo were not exactly like what you were hoping for. You were hoping something more than that. But still, take your chance. Still, make a sub. They had like Foyth doubtful. They had Jaquazi off, right? But they were literally 60th minute. They saw as the game went on, they thought, there's an opportunity here. Let's go and get them, right? And that's what they did. They made subs. They were changing formations. They were making substitutions. And Emery was changing things around. And here's the difference between Arteta and Emery, right? When Emery wants to change something during a game, he got it through to him. I don't care what people said about the second season. Everyone seems to get the first season. He was making changes at halftime. He was the one that was making the most changes out of any other manager in the league at halftime. And for like the game against Tottenham in North London Derby, it worked. And this is the thing: he changes it during a game. He has a plan B. He has a plan C. He doesn't just have plan A. Ole just had plan A, if it was a plan, and it all sort of like fizzled out within the first 40 minutes. And yes, they got an equalizer, and it was quite fortunate in the sense it was a corner came out to him. I can't remember who took the shot, but it hit the defender and landed at Cavani's feet. So it was quite lucky in that sense. But then after that, it was still the same, passive, not really breaking teams down and just like taking people. There's no one taking many people on, not taking any risks. And the longer it went on, you're looking at Ollie at the bench, you're thinking, do something, do something, do something, do something, right? And it just wouldn't stop. I am going to put the link in the chat right about now. I don't know, but Marley, who's with us, you all right, boy?
Yes, Unai. Yes. Yes.
Unai's better than Arteta.
Yo, that was so dope. That was so dope, dude. That was man. That just made my Wednesday. How are you, buddy? How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I was watching it with Mike Green. Go check him out. This is the sub. My hair. And
I'll
I was
take a
like,
look.
David De Gea. Look, David De Gea, right, is about as good at saving penalties as he is at scoring them. Right? Right, the guy couldn't catch a cold, right? And that car, and he couldn't score on a brothel. Oh my!
What is it like? Since 2016, right? He hasn't saved a PK. Like, god damn it! That's just embarrassing, too.
What's your first substitution, Fred?
I think I've saved a PK in that time. You know, like he has.
It's not funny, guys. Stop the gusty jokes. I didn't start this time. Look at him.
I love you, Omandi. I love you. I love you, brother.
Oh,
Dude,
I was giving a
love your
stick
team
on their channel. I had a whole bunch of Man United fans, and I just went, "Can I come on, please?" And they let us on, and I was like, I couldn't help. I said, "Look, apparently, it's like I said to him last night. I'm just hoping, and actually, I did get it confirmed this morning. They contacted their dealership, Chevrolet sponsor, and asked for a taxi for Ole Gunner Solskjaer. He's not. See, he came up with a text message and said, "I'm logging everything. And I'm going to come back at you." Right? And I'm like, I can live with that. I can live with that. It's not a problem.
You know what? Like, it might be a problem for myself in the future, but you know,
to be fair, like
we just gotta laugh when the time comes. What?
Look, we don't get this very often because we're shit, so we're taking it and we're running. But yeah, I mean that game is just like I said. The longer it went on, the more like they didn't make a substitution for 100 minutes, right? Not one, and because of that, it fell into Villareal's hands because it was becoming slower and slower and slower. It was coming to their pace of the game. So they were then all of a sudden on the front foot. They were creating chances and looking like they were going to score. and we all. I don't know. Was Ole Gunner Solskjaer playing for penalties? Some people have suggestion was he playing for penalties?
Mate, with the amount of good PK takers that they have at United, it makes sense. But then again, he should have probably thought of the fact that De Gea is like the worst PK saver in the world. Like the Malaysian league has much better PK savers than him. Like it's just
Wow.
so that was just a random name of a league that I'm expecting not to be very good. Like I don't have any knowledge in the Malaysian league, Stephen. You should probably know that.
Yeah.
Just making it very
Hey,
clear.
you've been doing United Airways, man. I just wondered if you knew.
That's a good point, but that's the other guy, CP. Yo, 1 second. My old man's calling me. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just like I said. What would you guys in the chat think? Do you feel that he was playing for penalties? So what someone I watched a bit back of the Football Terraces stream, a reaction, and I felt a bit sorry for fucking Terry, to be honest. He was a bit, and he had to do a show on it. I'm just gonna put a poll up right now, guys. Was Ole Gunner Solskjaer playing for penalties? Right, there you go. I put the poll up there.
Sure.
And I'm also putting a message as well. So, was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer playing for penalties during last night's UEFA Europa League Final? That's what I want to know. That's what I really would like to know. I'd love to know your thoughts on that. So, get answering on that poll right there. What do you think? Do you think he was playing for penalties?
You're asking me?
Yeah. And plus, what did you think of the thumbnail? Because I had to make that up myself.
I
Last minute.
followed the game much more so than I did watch it, but from the players that came in towards the end, from the amount of very experienced and very good PK takers they have, like Bruno Fernandes, an excellent PK taker. So is Mata. It makes some sense, but then again, he should probably like consider the fact that he has De Gea as well, and I don't know, man. It's people respect Unai Emery in this competition. Yeah, I feel like most
Yeah.
people are legitimately afraid of him.
I
Like,
don't know how
how
he does
shit
it.
is Arsenal that we managed to lose this competition with him? Like, it's embarrassing. It's
I mean,
embarrassing because
yeah.
this dude, like, I honestly feel like other than Arsenal, the only club he would lose this competition with is Tottenham because the guy just can't lose the Europa League. Like, he's just too good. So I understand like teams respecting him, managers respecting him. Plus, like I'll say this again. Ollie's not like he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
He has good players, so they do all right. It was a really off season, so they finished really well. But he's not a good manager. Like there's no evidence to point to the fact that Ollie can do anything special.
So
So
yeah,
it's not surprising.
Ollie is terrible. I don't think he played for Pens, but he needs to leave ASAP. Well done to Villareal and to Unai Emery last night. I thought United looked average last night. Oh, you think average is? I think average is too generous. No patterns of play. I can hear you very clearly, mate. I know another manager who's got no idea what he's doing. And Solo's in the building as well. I did post a link on loads of, I think on a group chat where you're with official pundit and all that, where I tried to all send it to you at once. Also, I can send it to you again if you really, really want. Uh, trying to find it at the minute. But yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, do you really feel that Arteta's better than Oli then? Because I don't. I still don't.
It's
Yeah.
you know what, man? Like it's something I think. It's not something I know. Yeah,
Okay.
like there's not science to back me here. United has a much better team. They have a lot more talent than Arsenal does, and I Arteta's got a title, which is something that Ali hasn't pulled off yet. But it's I feel like both of them have underachieved so far. So I don't think I have the evidence to claim that one is better than the other. I do have a feeling that Arteta has a better idea of what he's doing than Ali, but it's a thought. It's a thought. It's a feeling I have. It's not.
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah. I did put it in a chat with Brit, unofficial pundit, uh, Solo Amondi. So yeah, I did put it in that chat as well as myself. So if you want to put come on, it's in there. I did ask for Royal Spice and all that. But I will send it to but it's in the chat anyway. It's in the chat anyway. What am I on about? But yeah, gonna go through some more comments. Agreed, he's not a good coach. Considering you're like to swap player, you're like to swap players with us. How's about we swap coaches? Okay.
I mean, Steven's gonna be okay with that. I'm not.
I am.
No, Ali with our squad, it would be like we'd be dangerously close to the relegation zone.
Oh, shut
Yeah,
up!
we would.
No,
We
it's not
would,
that
man.
bad.
We would.
It's not that.
Man United's
Bad.
team is
No, do you know
significantly
why?
better
Do you
than
know
ours.
why? Solskjaer is a better. I don't care what anyone says. Solskjaer is a better man manager than Arteta. He is a better man manager. He is a better man manager. Wait, whenever he's like, whenever he's dry, whenever he's the job is on the line, right? Right, they pull out a performance. Now, where do you see that with Arteta?
You see it every now and then as well, me.
Yeah, but you don't see it in the games where it matters, where it's like his job's on the line. Like the Villareal game, his job was really like for a lot of fans, it was on the line, right? And they didn't
Mate,
perform.
we were playing the king of the competition.
Oh, come on, man.
We were.
Yeah, but we
Is
should be
he
beating
not?
them though.
Is
Yeah,
he not?
But to be fair, if you look at all the three games he played in both Arsenal games and in the Man United game, you know, if we had a decent manager who knew what he was doing with a style of play and identity with those players, we would have walked them. Say with Man United, if Ollie knows how to do it, he would have been able to walk all over that final. Everyone expected him to do it. Arteta and Ollie are both in the same bracket of me. For me, not
That's fair
good
enough.
enough. Good.
Lauren,
Good
by the
shout,
way,
Lauren.
nice to see you.
Big
It's
up,
been a
Lauren.
while. Yeah.
Back to work. Great show. Good show, guys. Bless up. Big up on Monday. Monday, if you can't get hold of talk, man, just tell him to get in contact. So I was worried that because I was bantering, it was me that was leaving. Right, and if that's the case, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
You're talking about talking you. Nah,
Yeah,
he doesn't
man.
get offended, man. He doesn't get offended. He probably had something else to do.
I don't know.
I've had that impression that I offended him and he left like 5 times already. But it's always because he had something to do. Because I tend to go
left the group
a little
chats.
overboard with the old
That's what I'm
jokes.
saying. He's left the group chats. That's why I'm worried.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Nah, he's probably just busy, man. Don't worry.
I hope if that's the case, I just need to get a hold of him tonight or something. Ollie is tactically inept. At least Arteta can change it. Oh no, he can't change formations. Bullshit. That's
He's
bullshit.
played with multiple different formations, man.
Yeah, and it's still never worked. So he can't really change him, can he?
You can't really say that, man. Arsenal's three in the back was quite successful. It's just that it's
Yeah,
not
what did he
the
do? So why did he go back to it then?
because Steven,
We
this
don't
is
have a cam.
annoying. Like this is annoying. People as
But
Featley fans. I'm not an Arteta inner. Yeah, it's just that Steven is so like he's so extremely Arteta outish, and I feel like it's exaggerated. That I feel like I have to defend the other side. I'm not an Arteta inner. The guy's average, sure, but it's just that Arteta outers are a little over the top, dude.
I
Arteta
am
like
not over the top,
yes,
man.
they are.
I'm
Yes,
not.
they are.
No,
Yes,
no,
they are. A
no,
bunch
no.
of delusional guys from like for the other
Am I
extreme. You know, like
delusional?
yes, you are. Yes,
Fuck
you are.
off.
Yes, you are, dude. The thing is with Arteta, he knows our squad is very far away from being competitive, right? Like, sure, we won the FA Cup. We could have won like maybe a Carabao
We
Cup,
should have won.
and even a
We
Europa
could have
League,
won.
maybe.
We could have won that Europa League. We
You
could have
could
won
have,
that.
but those are not like competitive tournaments. If you consider like the top dogs, like the Prem and the
The
Champions
Champions
League.
League.
So Arteta's whole line of reasoning, and that's obvious to see. They're middle to long term. They're not short term. Why do you think he insists in
Why are we
playing
on
from the
about it?
back?
We could have done this for 7 o'clock.
he insists in playing from the back, even though we don't have the players for it. Like
Well, that's the
the best
point. A
the best
manager would understand that.
Steven, that's because my explanation hasn't finished yet. Leno can't play with his feet, but still, like he insists in that because sure he has David Luiz who's gonna fuck up every now and then. Gabriel Magalhães is a little young, so he's gonna make mistakes. The thing is, if he gets the whole team prepared to play in this formation, even though a couple of them are not good enough, when he gets the players that are good enough, the transition is gonna be easier. It's gonna be quicker. So if he doesn't want to play with three in the back in the long road, right, like a long term, there's no point in him starting a season playing three in the back. We weren't gonna win the title. Maybe we'd finish like in a Champions League position, which is important, but we'd get our asses handed to ourselves next season anyway. So like it's frustrating as I get it. I get it. I hate the fact that he keeps playing from the back with Leno, with David Luiz, with these guys. But I get it. That's the thing. That's the thing. We're just not patient enough, and it's very understandable that we're not patient enough because we've been patient for like 17 years now. But it's since it's not going to change from one day to the other, most of what he does can be explained. Other than that Balogun and Mortinelli thing, which I just don't get. I think you understood what I said, didn't you?
Yeah, I can understand it.
That's my but again, man, like there's some really interesting managers available right now. For example, like Antonio Conte. If we sacked Arteta and got him, like you would not see me complaining ever, ever. I know there are managers out there who are way more ready to manage Arsenal right now than him. Just so you know, you're not gonna see me lose my shit if he stays either. That's all.
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunate comment is Mike, Coach Unai, big up Ricardo E, humiliated Arteta and Oli. That's the point. Oli plays the same formation every game. Would Conte be a suitable choice for United if Oli left? Could be. Atomic Puppet is talking sense. He changed it because that's creativity. Maybe if Phil Jones played for Arsenal, they no. That's where you lose it. You're doing well to that point. Easy win Skull. Easy win Skull said. Easy win. Congrats on 600. Am I on 600 videos? Is this the 600 video now?
Yeah.
Wow, that's 600 videos, man. This big up to everyone who's
I
kept
I
it
I,
going, man.
I would probably have guessed that you have more than that with the rhythm you go with.
Yeah,
But
600
congrats
videos,
anyway.
man.
By the way,
Yeah, we keep
Brogav,
going. Yeah, Bargat, man, you're a ledge. You're the legend. You're a legend in your own right, man. We want you back here, man. Right, because you're a ledge. And
I like that.
I
Ledge.
think I think with him we could grow this channel even further. You know, I really do feel that. But anyway, yeah. So I'm actually gonna do our own sort of ratings for that game. So if we go
Oh
through,
man, I mean, don't ask me. Don't ask me. I'm not gonna rate anyone.
I'm gonna rate him.
All
I'm gonna
right,
rate him.
I'll follow.
If there's any, if anyone wants to come on, by the way, the link is pinned up in the chat. You know, the link is pinned up in the chat. I did like try and ask if anyone wants to come on, but I don't think they will. But let me have a look. I did put it in there. Cool. So, what do you think that if now Ollie's staying, Ollie's staying, and we know he's staying, what do you think he needs to do to be better next season, in your opinion? Look at it from the outside.
That's the thing, man. Like, it's that you've probably felt that before. It really is just a strong feeling. I don't think it matters whoever Ali gets. I don't think like they finished second, didn't they? They're not gonna finish better than that with Ali, mate. They can bring in Messi and Ronaldo. They're not gonna overcome Pepe City. You know, it's not with Ali. Not with Ali. That's just what I'm like. That's the difference between Ali and Arteta. I have some hope for Arteta to become a good manager. Probably, most likely not at Arsenal. With Ali, I have this feeling that it's never going to come true. Like he does have like 12 years of like 13 years of managerial experience, doesn't he?
Mm.
So like he still hasn't done anything impressive. I don't think it matters. Sure, like if they get a really good defender, it improves the situation. They could probably use a better DM than the options they have as well. There's some positions where they can improve, and maybe they'll finish second by less. But I find it. I think it's unlikely that United's going to finish above fourth next season because
Yeah,
Chelsea and Liverpool are quite.
I honestly feel
serious.
that we could end up finishing. Hang on, we're not finishing anywhere near them. What am I saying is that I think Ollie, what he needs a right winger for a start, proper right winger. Greenwood, it's just that little bit too young at the minute, and we need another DM. They need another DM, and they need another centre back that go against Maguire. Maguire's not that bad. I don't like people have a go at him all the time. No. Honestly, I sit there and look, like he's not that bad. Like I've seen him play. It's just like he makes the odd mistake, but so does Gabriel and so many other defenders. But generally, most of the time, he's not actually been that bad when he's played games for his own performances. So for me, I would need someone just as good, maybe a little better, right next to him, and then I think he'll flourish. It just needs a good partner. Lindelof is not a great partner for him. It's a shit partnership. That's why when it's been Maguire and Bailly, when he's been fit, it's been good. Bailly is a great option for them. But like again, you saw that final. It was Lindelof who made the mistake.
For Maguire
Lindelof is not good. He's not good at all for him. But
for Maguire
before you just go, just go through some comments and then before you go, all good. Ricardo, Spolentis says he was coming. We ain't got long, mate. So about 10 more minutes. Great profile pick, relentless. Not bad. Jimmy, did you see what Kunduzi said about Unai? No, I didn't say that. I might ask that. Let's have a look.
I don't think he was talking to you though.
Well, I said I'll have a look at it. I ain't seen it. I'm good, man. What did he say? He said read it. So talking amongst themselves, but something I would like to see. Hang on. Guendouzi, I am honoured and proud to have had the opportunity to be involved by your side. Words will never be strong enough to qualify your personality.
That's a nice enough
Right.
message.
Your benevolence and authenticity in human relationships. All my congratulations, Coach Unai
If only
Emery.
he spoke English. But dude, the thing
To be
with
fair, people
Maguire,
say that though, but Bielsa is managing to do what he's doing and not
he
be able to
uses a
speak English.
translator.
But
Emery
that's the
didn't.
thing, and well,
Emery should have probably
someone at
gotten a
Arsenal should
translator.
have just gone, no, you're having a translator, and that's the end of it.
Yeah. No,
But
maybe that's the club's fault. I get that. Yeah.
yeah, so I don't.
But just
Maybe that's
I
the
want to
club's
touch on
fault.
that Maguire thing they were talking
Well,
about. For Maguire to like consistently be good, he needs a good defender by his side who's really,
yeah,
really,
that's what
really
Phils
fast.
was saying. Yeah,
Really fast, because Maguire's just like I remember. I don't know what Man United fan it was, because this is a while ago, but I remember it was really funny. He was a United fan. He said, "Nah, man, United. No, Maguire's a good player. No, I know he's slow. He's not the best passer off the ball, and he can't really defend that well. But he's a good player." I was like, "That's a defender you're talking about. A defender who can't run, can't defend, can't pass. What is he good at? Freezing food." It's just like I don't get him, and it's probably because I'm Brazilian, right? Like I'm sure there's some clubism involved as well, right? Because I hate United, absolutely hate them. They're my biggest rival, right? Like I don't know any Spurs fans, but the thing is, as a Brazilian, I just I look at a defender that's that slow, and I just keep thinking to myself that players in all divisions in Brazil would run circles around him. Like he's way too slow. He's not mobile enough to be playing top level football. I don't get it. I don't get it. I understand that he's sort of solid every now and then. He's a good header. Come on, look at the size of the head. But I don't get the hype. I don't get the hype.
yeah. Yeah, he's hot. Unlike a fridge, he's hot and cold at times. 1 minute he's really, 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 really good, and the next minute really poor. And again, I think it's just about the person he's got next to him. I'm just gonna, for being relentless, and I'm just gonna finish this post and channel, then donate via Snoop via no. Right, there you go. Sent that through. Relentless. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, man. I've been good, man. I mean, been celebrating. You know what I mean? You know, watching. You know, drinking on that United Tears, bro. You know what I mean? This drinking that United Tears, bro. It's refreshing, man. Put a little bit of ice in it. Come on, bro. You know what I mean? Nah, but how have you guys been, man?
Yo, that's some satanic ritual shit.
I honestly,
Hey, come on.
Wait, you've got to feel sorry for Man United. They didn't get to Gdansk last night.
Nah, bro. I don't feel bad for them. You see, that's the prime example of having
They couldn't have a party in Gdansk last night, could they?
Yeah, and plus the United fans were even getting attacked and over there. I heard, like, yeah, have you heard about the United fans getting attacked in the bar and that? It's crazy over there. But anyway, listen, I was so happy. I was so happy when De Gea missed that, bro. Because I was like, there's no way. For me, watching that game, they did not deserve to win that. I'm sorry, they did not deserve to win that. No way. Let's look at the team. Look at the football they were playing.
You made Villareal look like they were playing really well.
Yeah, I don't even think Villareal even played that well. I think they were both shit. They were both shit, but Man United did not deserve to win that.
From Villareal, but you weren't expecting it from Man United.
Man United should have done way better. I mean, I know Villareal are a good, drill team, but they should have done way, way better. Way, way better. Like, Pogba, I love Pogba, man. I mean, like, it kills me that he plays for United. But I love Pogba. But yesterday didn't really show up. I mean, he was playing too deep. I don't know whether he wants to play too deep or maybe he's Ole Gunner Solskjaer who's instructing him to play deep. But there should be no reason why Scott McTominay, is playing in ahead of what's his name, Pogba. Like, what is Ole Gunner Solskjaer doing, bro? Like, what kind of stupid tactic is that? Like, why would you give McTominay the license to go forward? It's like the only time Pogba got forward was like in the second half, and all of a sudden they were chasing the goal.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
Keep the complaining to a minimum, though. I'm happy with Ollie there.
Yeah. Any news on Everton transfers? We will be doing next week. We're bringing back the back pages, which is twice a week. We'll be doing latest transfer rumors. We're not doing it every single day, like transfer daily, right?
Granit Xhaka.
But we will be covering it. Don't worry. Does Granit Xhaka actually deserve to be in the Conference League? Honestly, not really.
And the National League, bro. The National League. That's what he belongs.
Right. Let's go through some more of these comments. It's so embarrassing that Arsenal lose now against Villareal after they beat United. So it's not so embarrassing. Sorry. Did you hear Mourinho wants Xhaka? Well, he's that stupid.
It's a typical Mourinho signing, bro.
Yeah, Unai outclassed Ole tactically. Simple reality. Pogba and the cheat and Fernandes. The cheat did nothing for 120 minutes. Do you know what I've loved that whole thing, right? And everyone's been going on about it. It says,
they are cheats. Just agreeing with the comment.
So I've been saying this about Bruno all season. I've been saying it. But hey, what are you talking about? Oh, you're cussing off Bruno Fernandes. Oh, bro, this guy in open play does not offer you anything. I keep on saying it, man. It's like I say it, and it's like, oh, people say, oh yeah, hater. Oh, you wish you had Bruno. Listen, Bruno.
I wouldn't say anything.
I will say this. Is that it's not. And isn't it really ironic that Man United have been getting like penalties all season, finally lose the penalties in the Europa League Final?
Yeah, bro. Because listen, that did you see that penalty from Francis Coquelin? It went straight to the corner.
That was a good one.
Yeah. I thought he's gonna put it in flipping. I thought the ball was gonna end up at the Emirates, bro.
Yeah, honestly, some of them I was like, oh my god, what you got it? So,
by the way, props to both teams because they like most of the penalties, really well taken. Really well.
I was breaking it and I was shitting myself.
Serie A might suit Xhaka definitely because it's a much lower league. And
makes
you
sense.
get more time on the ball. It makes sense.
They already have Mkhitaryan.
But
they're trying to become our retirement home.
Oh, don't. I want to quickly move on because before we go, and it's. Do you know what? This is why I was watching that penalty shootout. There were a few players there in that team that Man United that I want them to actually score because of what would happen on social media.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah.
Tuanzebe, Rashford, right, and even then, Rashford still gets it. Right, 70 racial slurs. Right, one of them apparently he's a maths teacher on an open profile.
Holy shit!
What the fuck? Is this a joke? Honestly,
see that's the thing with some of these fans, man. Instead of looking at the real problem, what they do is that they reflect they'll deflect and say, oh yeah, let's go attack the guy who's a ethnic minority. That's what they do, bro.
General
it's crazy.
These guys aren't fans, right? They're low lives. They're scum. Right?
They're tribalists.
They don't deserve to walk on this earth.
Yeah.
Right? Simple as that. And it's that whole blackout thing. Seriously? That whole blackout thing. What was it for? What's it for? If no one's doing anything.
Magic.
It's not changed.
Man's got the magic shirt
Gav,
on, bro.
man,
No
yeah.
playoffs, bro.
No
Again, the
playoffs. I know.
bro.
That's the sad part. That's the sad
It's
part.
peak, bro. Shout out
I mean,
Cole Anthony.
Yeah, man.
We finished like 14th, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, and the Heat aren't doing, and the Heat look like they could get a first round exit. Sorry to talk basketball on a football channel, but
yeah, one thing. I just want to say
Yeah,
shout out to Cole Anthony. My man's from Harlem, man. Shout out Cole Anthony. New York, stand up, man. Shout out the Knicks as well. Come on.
I'm just gonna quickly Hybrid TV. Did you say you're doing yours for charity? If so, DM me at SFeatley. We'll help you out.
it's funny.
Right, like right when you jumped in, it's a big coincidence there.
But yeah, go Bargav. What you saying, mate?
I mean, I was when I found out the result, like I actually missed the game. I was training. I'm on this like 1,400 mile bike virtual bike thing. So I've been like training, and then so last night I woke up around like 8 o'clock, and I found out that De Gea missed a penalty, and I was, it felt good. I mean, I don't know. I feel somebody said it wasn't really that great of a game to begin with. It was just
I fell asleep still.
It was just the fact that there was a trophy on the line and there was and it went into a penalty. It went to a historic penalty shootout. That's what made the game basically.
Yeah. Has Unai officially commented on his status as an Arsenal legend?
He's not an Arsenal legend. He's not good enough for the club. He wasn't good enough for the club. I'm sorry.
He is.
Fucking respect on Unai Emery's name.
I'm not. Like
He's a Villareal legend
and
a Valencia
legend will ever be.
Look,
he's a Valencia.
He couldn't. He can only handle teams when the pressure's not there. I don't think he could handle it.
Oh my life!
Steven, you can't really argue with that. It's true. Like his best job.
He couldn't handle Neymar. He couldn't handle Ozil. He couldn't.
Valencia and Villarreal. Those are the good jobs he had.
Jesus Christ.
The only reason you care about Emery a lot is because there's an Arteta side to that too. But I don't want to get into that entire piece of thing. But
just being
fair,
sexual. Unai Emery, he's not only a legend, he's the biggest legend in the history of this competition, the Europa League.
Oh yeah.
He's not an Arsenal legend. No one thinks he's an Arsenal legend. No one is ever going to think that.
No, look, I don't think he could handle the pressure of like a really big club.
Oh, really?
Like I don't.
So why is we're not acting like a big club though, right? We're struggling.
I mean, that's a different story. I mean, we have had mismanagement at the highest level of any club in the 15 years is a joke. Like, I mean, you could say that for like 3 years. Like,
so why is it we're using all these excuses for Arteta, but we're not doing this for fucking Emery? We didn't do it for Unai Emery.
No. You want to know because the PR behind Unai Emery wasn't as strong as it was now.
He's not
Emery actually. I think Emery got the same support with the board. Actually,
no, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
With the board, perhaps a bit.
Arteta's got everything he wanted so far.
I think Emery got the same, except
no.
Yeah, go on.
I think the problem at the time. Look, I think the problem was Raul. I've always said this. The problem was Raul.
No, first season he wanted Maguire, he wanted Zaha, he wanted all these players, and he got 50 million fucking quid.
But Partey was.
How can you say he only got treatment?
Arteta only got Partey. That's the only player he got.
I need to address these things that you're saying, Steven. When he wanted Zaha, he got. When he wanted Zaha, he got Pepe. So
no,
like
the first season he wanted these
now
players,
look at Pepe,
and he got
bro.
50
Our best
million
player.
quid instead.
Yeah. Dude,
he didn't get what he wanted.
Unai Emery maybe had like 3 good performances with us. Maybe Arteta's ceiling at Arsenal should be higher than Unai Emery's.
What's this?
Most games with Unai Emery, even when we won comfortably, were shit.
The first.
Wait. 1 second.
No, the first season, right? We were playing really, really good.
The first season under him.
The first season under him, we were playing really well. I remember it.
I disagree.
I
with
do
that.
remember it, mate, because like I had spent most of the time like dealing with trying to watch it with my dad, right, while he was literally on his last legs. Like the Tottenham game was like the first game after his death, right? And we battered them.
That 4-2. That's one of the 3 games I'm talking about.
But even then, before the game, before then, we had a slow first half, but the second half battered them, battered the teams. It wasn't until like we lost against Southampton, then it was starting. Whoa! Then we started flopping. But even then, you're telling me right that Arteta had a better squad this time in Europa League to get to the final. Yeah, like
I don't necessarily agree with that.
He had Kolasinac,
This is the best squad we've had in the past decade,
right?
In my opinion.
Jenkinson, Czech, all these dead players that we keep going on about. Didn't get Partey, didn't get Gabriel, didn't get these players, and yet he managed to finish third.
Steven, can I say something real quick?
Third. When did he finish third?
No, he should have finished third. He ended up finishing fifth, and we ended up with the Europa League final. The first final we have had in 20-odd fucking years. When's the last time any manager got to a European final? Since 2006.
Can I say something real quick? Yeah.
Go on.
Charlie, what you said, is like we only had
why are we going on about
3.
this? Why are we going on about this anyways? Because
look, this wasn't even about Arteta. Like that's why I didn't want to get into this, because eventually it's going to lead to Arteta, and eventually it's going to lead to the continued news.
Hey, bro, don't worry about that. I'm sipping on.
Look,
on
I want that guy out. I do want the guy out. It's just I just don't think our board's just not budging on that one. They believe in this project, and
what project?
They're all deluded.
What project?
Their project, not my project.
What project? Oh, the project that's been nasty for 17 fucking years, and they just rename it every time.
Look, it gets tiring just to keep complaining about it.
I mean, honestly, I'm fed up with hearing it. Right? Stop going on about this project. I want to hear about it.
That's what they think it is, though. That's what I'm saying.
A project is something that actually takes time, but you end up finishing it.
Dude, next year's gonna be so difficult. Like, I don't think people realize it. Like, I mean,
next year,
Chelsea, Liverpool's gonna come back. Liverpool's gonna be back next year with Van Dijk and Gomez. Chelsea's Havertz is gonna get even better. So they're gonna be in the top 4. Like
Vargav, I'm telling you now, if next season goes as any other normal season, we are in the bottom half of the table. That is a fact. The only reason we're
finishing 12th next season.
This whole season, by everyone, it's been a poor season. It's not been a very good season by everyone in this season. If it was any other season, we would be screwed. We would have been screwed. But
this comment makes no sense. The one that just passed by makes no sense. The only star that Arteta got is Partey.
We're gonna Fabinho Maguire to Zaha is apparently worth 40 million now. Don't know. He got Guendouzi and had by the Wees. Emery got more. Emery got more than 70 points only because. Not really, because of luck, to be honest. And we got given Socrates and Ketia, Lichtsteiner, Mustafi, Uzi, Torreira, Mavropanos. I wouldn't talk up Villareal so much. 7th in La Liga is hardly setting the world on fire. United were
they won in Europe, something we haven't done since 96 or 92.
What is with all the what?
Fans.
All the fans deserve failure, humiliation, embarrassment. I love to see it.
I don't get this divisiveness, dude. I don't understand it.
That was kind of harsh, bro.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it.
The word project or process should be banned. Hello, guys.
Tiho.
Mate. Don't know about that. If West Ham, Everton, Leeds, and Villa go to buy 3 places, we won't be 10th. We'll be fucking 11th. We'll be
12th. We'll be 12th to 13th.
And this is the thing. He could buy players. I just don't trust it. We'll use them properly. I don't think he's got the money management and skills to do it. That's the only
Would you
problem.
take Conte?
Could you imagine him with a big squad and keeping them all tappy? Fucking hell.
Would you take Antonio Conte?
And I'll take Antonio Conte. No, why? This is the thing. I remember Carefree Lewis G said this last night, right? And I will make him quite right? Tuchel came out and said this, that I have no process. I talk about getting results. Why can't we do that? Just get a manager that says, fuck the process. I want to get results now. I want to get results.
I wonder where Tuchel's results are in his career. Like, where are they?
No, he's gotten the results. He's got results. Decent. Like,
Where?
go look at the amount of trophies
Charlie,
he's won.
Where is titles, guys? Like, what are you guys talking about?
The only thing he didn't get is the Champions League. The only thing he didn't get was the Champions League, and he got really close, fairly close.
He got all the way to the final.
But hold on. I think it was some. I have to look up the stat again, but it was in about 2 years he got about like how many titles? Like 6 or 7 titles, I forget.
He's got 6 or 7 titles already.
Terry from the Banster said no to Conte. He only wants that. He's mad.
Hold on, let me look at like Tuchel's.
He didn't spend long enough in France to win that many titles.
Do you know
he did.
No, Conte.
Was there 2 seasons?
No, he was only he was only there until 2018.
Hang on, what? How is it?
We need 6 trophies.
Can sit there and hang on, because how Terry can sit there and say, right, he only wants Arteta, he doesn't want Conte. When Conte won the league with the side that was probably the 5th place side in that league that year. In 2016-17, Chelsea were not the best side in the league. They were 5th at best. They weren't really. They should have been winning a Premier League. Yet he won a Premier League, right? The only thing that didn't happen is that the Chelsea board, they should have given him everything he wanted the next season. They didn't. They didn't back him, right? So he ended up leaving. Otherwise, he would have won it again.
No, I think he left because Hazard didn't want him there.
No. He left.
Yeah, because him and Hazard didn't get along.
No. He made it very, very clear. He left because the board didn't give him what he wanted. You ask every Chelsea fan. They said Conte was not given what he wanted, right? They should have bowed down to him and gone, what you managed to do with that side, bloody hell, right? We'll give you anything. They didn't.
There's a lot of people that also said he played pretty boring, though, at that time.
But, hey, I don't care about boring, right? I care about results.
I don't.
George Graham played boring, but we got results.
Listen.
There was more to Conte leaving, though. I do remember there was more to Conte leaving.
He says no to Klopp. He says no to
7
Klopp,
trophies, by the way. 7 trophies.
No, not just Conte. He says no to Klopp and Guardiola. He says Arteta is he's on a wind up. He is on a wind up, right?
Dude, the thing with PSG, I truly feel like, other than the Champions League, sure, it's like you winning a title with them, no merit whatsoever. You lose a title with them, then that tells a lot about you.
Spurs offered Conte a 15 million a year contract, so that's what works now. Apparently, he said he doesn't want to go there, so
I don't think
he's never even heard of Spurs before. He's never even heard of that club.
He doesn't want to go there. He doesn't want to go there.
So like Spurs, anyway, what is that, man?
Anyway, back to the final and Arteta. Back to the final and with Ole Gunner Solskjaer. Anyway, all right. Yeah. So Ole bottled it again. Right. We'll see what happens over the summer and whether they can improve the squad. If they improve the squad that we should expect them to, they should be able to challenge Man City for the league along with Chelsea. No. Yeah, I relentless. I didn't say win it. I said challenge it, right? But with also Chelsea and Liverpool in strengthening as well. So wait and see what happens over the summer. But obviously, got to wait for the Euros to see that, because that's when everyone will be asking. So, yeah, we're going to wrap this up. Don't forget you can donate to the charity via the Just Giving page link down below. Yeah, bargain, man. I'd love to have a meeting with you at some point. We can work out something about memberships. So I've got some ideas. You on mute?
Do you have to go right now?
He's starting another stream.
Yet. I'm not starting
okay.
yet. Stream. I'll start in half an hour, but we'll have a quick chat about it.
All right, let's do that.
It depends. I've got to speak to the charity as well about some ideas. So, yeah. Do smash that like button and subscribe button, right? And do leave any further comments in the comments below. Do hit that Just Giving page link. Do donate what you can, as well as tuning in. It all helps. Yeah, and yeah, we'll be back. And don't forget, guys, 5th of June, fundraising quiz, right? Carefree Lewis G, flawless, right? Hopefully maybe the Anfield agenda. Maybe I should expect Everton Rose to be on here as well. So big guests coming on for that as well. So big up all of you guys. You guys are amazing as always, and thanks for your support. Right, we'll be back on this later on with the review for Arsenal's 2020-21 season. And my God, that's probably going to be a very angry rant fest. All right. Until then, everyone stay safe, stay well, and that includes all the ratings for the players. Stay safe, stay well, and we'll see each other soon. Bye-bye.
See you guys, man. I'll tell it out.
Oh, if I can get the there it is.